Hi, I'm Sam Flying Kite, and welcome to episode 5 of season 2 of my Minecraft Let's Play. And I'm not sure what we're gonna do this one, like per usual, because maybe I'll do something random like making this, which I actually really like this. I think that was a pretty good job. And well, it's always got to be spooky dooky. But let's go take a nap. And yeah, the chicken farm is looking pretty nice. The actual farm is looking pretty good. Cows look pretty good. I guess I don't think I've seen a brown egg turn into a chicken. So maybe brown eggs don't do that. That'd be interesting. But yeah, probably should get a lot of wood today and clear out, say, more of that forest. And or what if I explored a little today? I might do that. Well, actually, no, I need to make more torches, not torches, more chests. And then make this room down here more of like an actual chest room and not just a kind of chest room. So make it a complete chest room and then label all the chests. So that's what I really need to do. So um, let's go and make another iron pickaxe. Or actually, let's make 2 iron pickaxes. And then we'll go off and start actually, yeah, we'll do that. And we'll go off and start doing that stuff. Getting trees and then making chests and a bunch of signs. So, I guess there's something to talk about because I always have such a hard time of finding things to talk about. Is how it really sucks how I mean maybe Activision will be better with this, but in the same time it's like if they constantly want money then I might why hope for better things, because you should know better and know that they're not going to do those said things, and that they'll just really support, make people happy for a little bit, but then the game is just gonna become whatever it has been. So for example, say it's really nice to be able to play Black Ops 2 multiplayer and not have to deal with cheaters, but like I haven't played, I don't think I've played any cheaters yet. Wow. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 2 multiplayer because I'm trying to get to level 55 and I kinda suck. Or at least I suck enough to be like, bruh, that's a really bad KD to have. I finished the game like 4 and 11. It's like, no, that's not good. But apparently there is this one. It's like C is sharp or something like that. It's like C and sharp is the main components of the name of the username, and that person is someone who uses aimbot, or those people are people who use aimbot, and that's just really sad because you're taking the I was like, I can't wrap my head around how someone could find joy in that. It has to be more of like, oh yeah, your KD looks real good. Oh, you must be a really good player. And it's like, actually, they're not a good player. I mean, I think the closest thing, the bridge of sorts that I could be like, okay, maybe I could kind of understand, are people who use like shotguns all the time. And it's like, okay, that player sucks because they have to use a shotgun and be good. Um, or they're just being a bum right now because of that. But some people enjoy using shotguns. Now, to be fair, if we were playing World at War, I would probably be using the double-barreled shotgun all the time because I just love a double-barreled shotgun. And like I would be using that in zombies all the time, especially since it's that first wall buy. If you go on the more traditional route to power, because like there's the two doors, right? And if you go the one door, well, both doors go like inside, like this like it has these rooms. Um, I'm trying to think of what the traditional perk is that's there. So there's alright. Well, I just alright. The one side has jug and the other side has double tap. I think. Yeah. So this if you're playing Darius and you're going the side that has double tap on it, like you first open that door immediately, you see a wall buy. That wall buy is a double barrel shotgun. And like getting on Black Ops 1, I played Darius once, mostly because I don't play Black Ops 1 as much as I play Black Ops 2, but Black Ops 1 does have really cool things like Call of the Dead and just those World at War maps, and of course the campaign. But I would love if they did a not Black Ops. Wow, I would love if they did a World at War port, but I suppose I'm ultimately nervous that it won't in 5 seconds it'll be hacker ridden and it'd just be like, oh well, there's no more fun in it. Like it's sure kind of fun, but like ultimately I would have more fun if there weren't any cheaters in it. So it's just, it just really sucks that, like, you would want them to be better and you'd want them to change and make a game and keep the game good for X amount of time, well, for a long time, so that, it could just be a nice place to go to. But if this ends up being something that's only for, like, a moment, for, like, this year or less, then that's just really sad. Because they care more about money than people's happiness, ultimately. Because they'll make really bad games and then they're like maybe make the next game kind of better, right? And like I'm not even gonna go into the story, like bro, the story's just ring around the rosy at this point. There's no end in sight. It's like, would they ever change? I think Activision would only ever change if someone bought the company and their prime and their prime goal was to actually make, you know, those old games playable. Now it's like obviously you're probably gonna be losing money, which is like sure that's like a to be fair and honest because, but then again it's like I don't even think they need to worry about making a bunch of money because like if you like say take out this version of Black Ops 2, this port, right? And then after like a year of working on bugs and maybe even just remastering the game, maybe at that point you remastered the game and you make sure that there's no funny business going on with it. And then maybe even add stuff to it. Maybe add stuff that was supposed to be there in the first place. like you for at least zombies anyway. I don't know about multiplayer things that should have been added to it, but for zombies there were supposed to be some more game modes, and Transit was not supposed to be a foggy map. Transit was actually supposed to be kind of like it's big. It's really big if you think about it. It's like a size of an Outbreak map in Cold War. Or maybe bigger, or maybe slightly smaller. I'm not entirely sure of the depths of how big that map is, but I do know it's a really freaking big map. And if you say took the fog off, which the only way you could really do that is if you have a PC and you're doing that kind of fun stuff on PC, and you took the fog off, well, your game's gonna start really lagging. Which, to be fair, that's just gonna happen. Because the only reason why the fog's there in the first place was because there's a really big map for a PS3. So, say if you have a PS5, and so like a remaster of it, maybe that's something that, oh, it won't be a fog. But to be fair, I think for what Transit is, I think the fog, if they ever took the fog out, would be kind of weird. Because the fog just makes sense. Because just the aesthetic of the map, it makes sense. It'd be weird if they were to just go and take it out at that point. Even if, like, maybe it would be better stylistically. Oh my gosh, bro. It keeps selling. I think that's all the wood that I need to worry about there. I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Actually, that's actually kind of interesting. Because there's no pale wood around here. So, and then, like, I don't even know what this flower is. What is that flower? Golden dandelion. That's actually kind of cool. We're gonna go to sleep, and then I'm gonna see if I have an emerald. I think I do, but I don't remember how much. I might have. Well, I guess I'll check that first. I only have. That sucks. I only have two. I really need to get a bunch of stuff and then go to a village and try to trade for a bunch of stuff, so that I could do this kind of thing more often. Because now it's like, okay, now we're in a bit of a rock and a hard place right now. We have two choices. Choice one is we get the dandelion, but there's like, I could do that. I just need to go and make that real quick. Which is like, to be fair and honest, I should go and do that. I'm going to get 2 hay bales and 2 buckets of milk. And that should give me a bunch of emeralds. And then I could do both of those things. But I need to make 2 buckets. Oh wait, I'm silly. Just need half. And then that's a funny sound. So, we're definitely getting that. And actually, real quick, I wanna... Was that just yellow? Okay, so this is just more of like, just one to just keep as a decoration piece. But then, like... Yeah, the more, like, important... Because that looks like melon seeds, and it's like, I don't need that. I could just go to the jungle right there, and I'm sure I'd find one. But that would be interesting to get, and then, oh, bruh. Oh, well, there's that. So that was fun. And, yeah, Sure, probably landscape this area a little bit as well at some point, but probably just once these trees are gone first. Which, like, oh, that's gonna take a minute because of how tall and big it is. But once it's a little more out and say this one's gone as well, then we can start reorganizing this and say, covering up this hole. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice getting this wood. So I don't know like what I'm gonna do with this, but just having it is like, okay, that's good because maybe at some point I will do something with it, right? So we got a lot of wood and a lot of that wood, so that's really good. But I don't want to use it until I have a good purpose for it. So it's just gonna collect dust until then, but that's okay because that's a pretty cool thing to have and to do something with if I so choose to. But now, since we got a bunch of this, I'm gonna put that in the chest, and then the rest of it should be able to go towards chests. Which, to be fair, I need to know how many more I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I should make another go that way. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the very least, 4. And if that's okay, never mind. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, and if the other side, so 20 on the other side. So I need 44 chests, and so that's not good enough. I need more than. Um, but yeah, it just sucks that Activision is the way it is because if they like, if I mean maybe if they fix these things and get rid of C as sharp and make sure that that can't happen again, kind of thing, and like permanently, which like I don't get why that's such a hard ask. I mean, you're not gonna get some other old game and then play it and then everything's gone because there's hackers in there that are gonna steal your IP address or just cheaters in the game that's gonna make the experience less fun. So why should Call of Duty have to be like that? Yeah, it's just because Activision's greedy and it just sucks. And it's like, ah, it's just like I really wish someone would go out and make their own Call of Duty, but you know, that's just not gonna happen. Because it's like Call of Duty used to be the big bad guy, right? Well, not bad guy, but like, the real one, right? There's Battlefield, and Battlefield was okay and whatever, but it's like, it used to be like a real one, and now it's just really whatever. And it's just really sad because there was a point in time when you could probably make a really good case that Call of Duty was just a superior game to Battlefield. And now it's, I mean, I don't know. I don't play Battlefield, but I see some similar problems in Battlefield kind of that Call of Duty have, but not like as extreme. Like I don't think there's cheaters in Battlefield, but other gameplay mechanics and things in the game is like, well, that's a problem too. But yeah, I don't know what other kinds of rooms I'm gonna make. Although to be fair, if I'm able to rearrange this whole area and make it more flat, then I guess I could start a village. I just that'd be kind of cool to make a village. But I wouldn't want them to be like constantly venturing out over here, right? I'd want them to kind of be in their own place over here. So maybe I make a village, but it's like a walled off village. So the villagers are trapped there. So let's kind of just roam around on the horse a bit for the rest of this day. And then in the morning, we'll continue our okay, I'm just checking something. Although to be fair, it's gonna be night here soon anyway, so I know there's villages this way, right? Although to be fair, like I'm kind of curious about what that the corner over there, what kind of place that is. Because if that's like a plain area, then like oh, that's kind of cool. But I've already established this thing right here, and honestly, maybe I would start making a village of sorts when like the entire forest that I'm looking at, like the forest that's above my head, when that forest is gone, then oh my gosh, I just realized on on the left side you see a dark oak. So I'm gonna actually go over there sometime and get that dark oak because I love dark oak and I can't believe it took me this long to realize that. But to be fair, I've not been over there, so that's my defense. But it seems to me that the closest village is over there. Because I don't, unless there's something I'm not seeing over the, ow, I'm so sorry, horsey. So if we're at like basically 800 over there or 850 over there, let's see how far this is. Because if this is like 400 blocks away, then that might be a perfect place to have a village. Because then it's like, okay, once the village grows, then we'll be getting to a point where like iron golems could start spawning in and I wouldn't really need them. Or I really shouldn't. See, there's melons right there I don't need. I didn't need to trade with that villager. Oh, bruh. Oh, but yeah, it seems like it is 400 blocks away. And then there's like some more villages this way too, I think. But to be fair, it's like I don't... I mean, the area that I'm in, it's okay. But it's not like... It's not my favorite. Like, if there was a place that was a plain biome, and it was like, you don't see a jungle, or you don't see a savanna, then like, that's a really nice place. But yeah, this is the closest village. Honestly, we might just take villagers from here, and I would only need 2. But we would have to get them to the ocean, and then make sure that that what I have built is you know, right there next to the water, so it's easy for them to get out and find a job and a bed in the village. But yeah, I think that would be a cool thing to do. It's not gonna be like the classic castle that I would want to build, of course, but it's not like I have a whole lot of options about spacing there. It's like I could build a castle there and first, but it's fine. I think I would rather go out and just find a better place to build said castle. Like, I wonder how plain that mountain, not mountain, that hill-ish over there is. Which, we're gonna have the... Oh, that was so huge. Oh boy, I hope he does not see me and blow my horse up. Because that would be evil. Okay, good. Ooh, there's a lava pool. That's an interesting kind of place. Maybe like this place would be a fine place if it was landscaped a bit. Yeah, because like it said this is the max 77 and then it gets down to 71 and then it gets even lower because of those areas. But But yeah, I mean, it would be kind of cool to build a castle. It's just the ultimate. Oh my gosh! Woohoo! I just like trampled that guy. I just trampled that baby zombie. You know, that actually is something that should be in the game. Like, you're using a horse, and if you run through a mob, it hurts and maybe even kills the mob, depending on how fast you're going. That actually should be a mechanic in the game, but anyway. Kind of like how spears are a thing. I guess maybe more spears actually do the trick more than what I'm, like, trying to explain away. But I really like how I got about this. And, I would say the only problem is just, well, it's really big, of course, but it's just like, okay, well, at some point, I want there to be a sheep one. Alright, that's definitely for sure. And I'm fine with not having a pig one. Pigs are known to be dirty, after all. But, no, it's like, as long as I have cows, then it's like I don't need to worry about having pigs. And the only other time it'd be the other way around is if I'm in a place where I can't just get, you know... Ow. That hurt, man. What's he doing in here? I really need to make a door so that nothing gets in there and accidentally surprises me. Yeah, so how many more chests do I need? Well, I guess I need to do this as well. So that it's even. So, 6, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. So I need 24 more. Maybe the rest of that? Bro. There's not enough birch in the world. So 2, 4, 6. I need 6 more. Yippee. And the chest down here should be enough to be more... Okay, now it could be all organized and whatnot. Because this is not a good way to go about having things, so I need a chest room. It's just... Yeah. But, yeah, I'm holding on to that until, say, I go to the nether and I find a place. But until that time, I have fun with just holding on to it and just waiting until it's enchanted and maybe mendings on it. Which is another thing. Really needed to get a mending villager, but I need a lot of paper, I think. Well, no, I need books. But just for the enchanting room, I need a lot of paper, so... Another thing I need to build, which maybe I might build over there on the other side of it. I really need to build a little farm for sugarcane. But I haven't made the freaking door yet, or I haven't gotten the door yet. I need the door, and I need a shovel. And I might make a diamond shovel, honestly. Just because I have like X amount of diamonds. So I guess I don't see why not. And I do have another door. So... Yeah. Okay, buddy. Wait, where's the... Was there no sticks in here? I have to go back down there again? Well, I have sticks on me. Never mind. I'm silly. I'm just a silly guy. It's like that one song. Just a girl in the world. Or whatever. I don't know. Anyway. Um, I think I have shovels, but I just actually maybe I don't have shovels. No, I did, but they broke because they were just stone ones. But this is more of like a. I mean, how many diamonds do I got? I got 5 diamonds, and I have the main diamond stuff I need. So at this point, I could just make a helmet and be fine now. Because at some point, I'll need to get more diamonds. It's just when is that some point gonna be? And I want 2 chests in here, or maybe 4 chests in here. One chest would have lapis, another chest would have books, and another chest would have enchanted items, and then enchanted, or maybe enchanted items, or like weapons and tools, and then enchanted armor. But at some point, if things keep progressing like they should, that can't last. Because if I'm able to, say, defeat the Ender Dragon, and then go to the, and like end cities and get all those loot, then I won't be able to, I will not be able to, um, have those in just a chest, like, oh yeah, it's, all of it's in this chest. No, especially because there's like a bunch of enchanted diamond and iron armor out there. And that, like, if it gets to the point where it can get to, I'll need multiple chests. Ooh, clay. Although to be fair, the only thing I can really think of making with clay is a pot. And I think I only need, like, I need to smelt it, I think, right? I think I need to smelt it first. I also need another bucket. Although that should just be in a chest somewhere. And I'm thinking that this one should be, like, right here. Lots of leaf litter. Okay, and then it's gonna be right here. So if I have 27, I just put down 17. Meaning at the max, I would be getting like 30. Wait, is it 3 or. I forget how high they get. If it's 3 high, then I would be getting 34 once it's completely full. But if it's 3 high, or if it's 4 high, then it's like 51, I think. Which that sounds really nice, but I don't remember how high they get. I don't think they get that high. Right. And yeah, it was just that, so. Off in the chest you go. And then this, no, where did I put the dandelion? Where did I put the little pretty flower? Oh, where might I put it, though? Maybe the stone cutter finds a new home somewhere. Maybe that goes downstairs somewhere. And then, we'll just put a nice little wood block there. I think I just needed, no, I needed that. Never mind. Yeah, and then I guess this could just go down here somewhere. Well, can it still, like, work if it's right here? Yeah, I guess so. That's insane that I could actually just get that out of a stone cutter and I don't need to smelt it. Like, that saves a lot of time. That's really good to know, actually. I mean, the only good in smelting it, ultimately, is how you'll get a XP from it. But, I mean, if you get to, well, like, if you're in a hardcore world, you're not getting a whole lot of XP from it. There's better ways of getting XP at that point. But, yeah. So that will go there. I need another bucket. Although, to be fair, I should have a bucket up here. I should. And that'll be there, and that'll be there, and then the pretty flower. Wow, that's really cool. I like it. And just throw those in there for a bit, I guess. Keep that, but I need that bucket. Yeah, there it is. It's like I knew I had it. I'm not a crazy person. Not yet, anyway. Now I am gonna have to run off and get another bucket of water. Yay. But I just need one more. Or I should only need one more. Ooh, spooky. Alright, there's that. I think I should get my hoe. And that's like, I haven't lost any, Oh! Bro, I hope this hoe actually lasts forever. But then again, I'm just mining it. Maybe it hasn't. There it is, okay. Finally. Yeah. But I just gotta remember, you know, at some point, right? Yeah, I really shouldn't be using that to... Yeah, I really should not be using this hoe to... Because it's already like... yeah, actually using it. Now it's kind of bad. No, first. We're not gonna... Actually, yeah, we're not gonna plant the rest of those. Or at least... We'll plant one, but that's it. We'll put these away here. But I need this hoe. Yeah. And then the more eggs, and the more chickens, and then kind of, more chickens, more eggs. Perfect. I think that was like actually the perfect amount. I'm getting a little bit of XP, and now there's more chickens, and then we're gonna put these ones all down, and that's gonna be some more chickens. There's just one more chicken. Then we're gonna do these cows. And yeah, there's that too. Very nice. And yeah. I guess the only problem is food. I need food. It's like I still have some cooked food here, and then I still have food overall. But I am starting to run out a bit. But yeah, I think let's just take all the food out now and start organizing that, because I think I want that next to the wood. Yeah. So no more food in there. And do that. The carrot will be here, although to be fair, that carrot should be planted here soon. And if it's not, then yeah. Should not expect anything else. And then, I suppose. And then uncooked food, go here. Kind of like whatever, I guess. It doesn't need to be all over like, oh, it needs to be blah blah blah. But we are getting closer and closer to what I really need. So, so yeah, for food's now here. I still need to get a lot more sign. I still need to make a bunch of signs. Although to be fair, I probably should just use these ones to make the rest of the chests. And it was 6, I think. 6 more chests. Yeah, that's right. And now the chests are finished. And all that's left now are making the signs. And I can get 15 signs. That is good enough right now. Alright. Logs, or wood logs. Classic. Wood. Misc. No, not wool. Dang it. Oh. Yeah, there used to be a time when, like, oh, if you made a mistake, you actually have to restart. Or at least I think that was a time. Sapling. It was a funny time. Plant food. Uncooked. Cooked. I still have no clue where that cave is. Alright, just a cobblestone. I guess cobblestone misc, although to be fair, maybe this should be cobblestone misc and both of them should be cobblestone. And then deep slate. Maybe more deep slate and then random stuff, yeah. Or maybe deep slate. Then deep slate misc. And then random, or actually, underground blocks. It was there, I should have just got it. Alright, then 3 more. Yeah, classic, I guess, right? Diorite, granite, and andesite. Yeah, that's what it would be. That's the one I'm missing. So, diorite, granite, andesite. I don't have any andesite yet, or at least I don't think I do. Any more underground stuff? So, not this chest. There is more underground stuff over here. And some more over here as well. It's gonna have to be another chest. And there's also gonna have to be a dirt chest. I think I already said dirt chest though. So underground blocks would kind of be random blocks, like tuff, calcite, that, gravel, smooth basalt. Although to be fair, I think that's actually from the nether, so that should be in another chest. Yeah. And deep slate, granite. Wait, my bad, diorite. Granite. And then, oh, no, that's fine. And then, that. Yeah. And, yeah, there's that. It's all starting to come together now. Chest up there is still messy, but that's fine. Actually, I should not have gone about it like that. Because I'm trying to get rid of, like, the things in this chest so that there's just an empty chest. So, for a moment at least, there could be random stuff. And then the rest in this chest, although to be fair, it's like, there is a wood chest, right? And that is technically a chest, but it's not named yet. Same probably would go for this as well, if we're being honest. And that's empty. No. Well, no, I don't. There's no wood in here. No, there's diamonds, so yeah, that probably should go there too. Hey. And, oh yeah, good. Oh, I must have already put it up here. The smooth basalt. I think I did. Yeah, I did. There it is. Okay. I was like, where did that go? Oh yeah, so I don't know why that's there, but anyway. Yeah. The copper and coal would be these corners. It's like iron and gold is fine there because, to be fair, at least for X amount of time, that's like, it's only going to be in these two until that is 64, and then it'll be that, basically, and then it would be so forth and so forth until I get to the end. But to be fair, if I get to that point, we're on like episode 300 kind of thing. Same with like some of the other stuff. Because each episode is like an hour long and it's 2 hours a week. And I'm not super trying to like, oh, I gotta beat the Easter egg and... right. So... Oh yeah, planks. And then a dirt chest. Maybe... Because this should be like wool, probably. And so then this probably should be a dirt chest. And if that's armor, then maybe that should be weapons, and that's the gems, of course, and then tools could be over here. So I want tools and weapons to be in a different place, so like an axe, it's a tool, yeah, that would be a tool. But that's armor, 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 technically I know where wool's gonna go. Dirt, that. Tool, armor. Tool. Yeah, we're getting closer to that being empty. Or those being empty. But, we are almost done with this episode, though. So we're just finishing up a couple of things, I suppose. And then the horse armor should probably just be on the bottom. And then weapons. But I just throw that there. And it'd just be swords. So that sword and then this sword. And then tools would be here. Except I'm going to keep the axe because I think the beginning of the next episode will just start on continuing on wood. Because I definitely need wood. Yeah. And also, I really should just do this so that I could just press triangle on it and I could just go there. Yeah, so this is gonna be wool. Then that would probably just be flowers. I don't know, do I have flowers? Oh, I should have some flowers. And what should the bottom be? Wool, flowers. Or actually, maybe flowers and wool should be in the same bin. And then the bottom two would be these. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, not that. And no, I want that to be in a bone arrow chest. But yeah, I got a lot of gunpowder. Given I'm not super crazy about that stuff. I don't like killing creepers, so that's pretty good. Although to be fair, a lot of that came from that thingy. Yeah, that thingy, the desert temple. And then this one would be monsters. And then this one will be not monsters. But we'll name these tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, my bad. Next episode. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess the last thing I'll do is just put all of these, I think all of them could be in one chest, right? Oh, that dirt could go somewhere else too. And honestly, that dirt should probably be... The dirt and sand should probably be in a same chest. Dirt would be on the top, and then sand would be in the bottom. Although, to be fair, sand would probably just be collecting dust, and I wouldn't be worrying about sand being a huge thing. The dirt will be, though. But, until it is. Alrighty, so, I'm Sam, Flying Kite. This was episode 5, I believe, yeah, of season 2 of my Minecraft Let's Play. And, yeah, we did a lot of stuff today. More of a lot of tidying up and whatnot, but still productive Minecraft day. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.